Hi, I'm Natalie with Eminence Organic Skincare, and welcome back to another episode of In the Mix. Good to see all of you out there. And today's like one of my favorite things, which is the hashtag Ask Natalie. And we've got two great ones that are around one of my favorite topics, which is serums. So I'm just gonna dive right in today. And I have one here from, it's an Instagram, at Million G's. All right, what serum is your favorite and why? I'm just gonna combine both of these questions because I think they're gonna layer really nicely. And then I have another one at NJ Cells, and I get confused with which serum I should use. Can you go over all the serums? And yeah, perfect. We can definitely do this because I do feel your pain. It can be a little bit difficult making some decisions around serums and what around the purpose and why we would put it into our home care routine. I personally like to think of serums as like your mini masks that stay on your skin all day long. They're almost like a force field, and they can be applied before your moisturizer, or sometimes just as a leave alone, just solo on the skin if you feel like just wearing a lighter weight treatment on your skin for the day. And all makeups and cosmetics layer beautifully on top of serum. So to go to the first question, I'm just gonna repeat it, yeah, what is my favorite serum? Okay, do you know how hard that is for me to answer? So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna tell you what I'm doing existingly right now for my skin. Particularly when the seasons change, I usually switch up my serums to adapt to the new environment that I'm in. And of course with the weather, if it's sunny, if it's not, then I want to be adapting my home care routine to match what's going on in my lifestyle at that time. So right now I'm actually grabbing on to one of my favorites, which is vitamin C serum, and it's our citrus and kale potent C and E. And this is what I would be putting on directly after I apply my essence on my skin in the morning and at night. So I'll use this one first, and then I will apply the beautiful marine flower peptide serum afterwards. And so why do I choose these two in particular right now is that, well, first of all, I always want to look at what's really important for my skin every single day, no matter what season it is. So I will always go for a vitamin C serum, and I love our potent C and E serum because it has a beautiful blend, a combination, and it's super lightweight. So it doesn't matter what other products I want to put on afterwards. It doesn't interfere with the density or how thick it might feel on my skin. So that one is number one. And then of course I like to minimize the appearance of my fine lines and wrinkles, and I like that plump and hydrated effect to my skin. So this is why the marine flower peptide serum is one of my favorites right now, because we're kind of in that flux, and my SPF moisturizer layers gorgeous on top of it without making it feel too heavy. And currently I'm using the tropical vanilla at the moment. So that's what's going on in my skin now. And then the second question is, which serum should I use? First, just look at something that you're thinking of changing. So maybe you look in your skin and you're like, oh, you know what? I see the visible signs of fine lines and some wrinkles. Maybe I also see the appearance of dark spots in my skin. I might look like I have a bit of redness due to being dry. So you can definitely start to narrow down the serum you would like to use in your skin just by simply looking at it and going, hey, you know, what is it that I want to change? What is it that I feel is missing in my skin? And then you can choose accordingly. So with Eminence, we have a serum category, and this would help address multiple things. So if you're seeing dryness in the skin and you think you need a little bit of water, then you can definitely hit up the strawberry serum. Is perfect for that. It's going to really plump up the skin with all that water that you're missing. Another example would be maybe you're seeing the appearance of breakouts that are along the jawline. So when and also having a little bit of fine lines and wrinkles. So you're seeing the appearance of both of those things. I would go for my 8 Greens Youth Serum, like right off the bat with no hesitation. If you're just looking for an everyday, beautiful introduction to serums in your home care routine, I would highly recommend our Stone Serum there, because that's good for everyone. If you are seeing the signs of redness because your skin is quite dry, we have a beautiful cornflower recovery serum, and I think I even have that one here. So it's part of our biodynamic collection. So it looks a little bit different, right, from our other serums. So it comes in this specialized packaging. Definitely just a little bit goes a long way, but if you are seeing those signs in your skin, you will probably really love to go towards this one. And then let's say if we're looking to really target, we have our beautiful Vitaskin booster serums, which would be perfect if you really want to going a little bit of extra. You want to dive a little bit deeper in working with those the appearances of things that you're looking at. So either the appearance of blemishes, the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, appearance of dark spots, or even a bit of that redness due to dry skin. You can definitely reach out to our booster serums, and I think I've got one here. Yeah, so this is our Clear Skin Willow Bark Booster Serum. So this is something that I do like to use on occasion if I do see that appearance of a blemish that pops up every now and then. I'll definitely reach up for that. And sometimes I don't have to put the serum all over my whole face. Maybe I'm just going to concentrate the serum to target a very specific area. So I hope that helps. I think I nailed both of those questions for you. I know it's a bit loaded because everybody is an individual, so just take a good look. And if you really need a little extra help, if you pop onto the eminenceorganics.com website, we have this beautiful area that you can just tap into, and I believe it is finding out your skin type. It helps you, it's basically a selected product finder, and you can also start to do a little investigation on your own of where you fit in the skin world, what skin type you are, what condition you're trying to address, and maybe the things you want to manage what's happening right now, and also manage what could possibly happen in the future. So with all of that, I really hope that it helps with your questions. Thank you so much. Keep sending them in. Love the hashtag Ask Natalie. Happy to give you some virtual advice, and hopefully you have a lot of fun. So if there are any serums that you are loving and you want to share your little favorite tidbit, of course we always want to hear from you, so don't forget to make your comments below. If you want to see more of these fantastic videos, please don't forget to hit the notification bell. And I guess that's all I have to say today. So I hope you have a fabulous day. I'm Natalie with Eminence Organic Skincare for another In the Mix, and I'll catch you next time.